everyone. Welcome to the show. Wow, Sunday again already. These Sundays just, when you have a show every week, it's like the weeks go really fast because it's already Sunday again, like before I know it. How is everyone? How's the kickoff of summer? Yeah, summer's only beneficial for like 3 days. You guys know that, right? It feels like it's been here for a long time already for me, but that's because we jump right from winter to summer here in Vegas. There is no difference. And we are up in the very, very hot weather now. Not in Florida? Not in Florida what? Oh, I guess there's like rain some places. Just plain hot. Cool in the east. I'm coming to the east. That's it. I am so going to start taking a vacation somewhere where it's cool. Yeah. Comfortable in Colorado. Good, good, good. All right, if this is your first time to the show, welcome, welcome. We get together here every week and talk about all things eBay and e-commerce. And tonight is really cool because we have a special guest. I'll bring her on in just a second. But first, just a little bit of housework. You guys know that we record all these. You can go watch the different segments over on my YouTube channel. You can break them down, catch them if there's something that you kind of missed and you wanted to go back and didn't want to have to go through the whole show that's over on Spreecast. You can go to my YouTube channel and just find that segment that had what you wanted to see. And there it is, youtube.com/user/the Danni App. Really, you guys, if you ever need to find something that I'm doing out there somewhere, just Google the Danni App. It pulls up everything. Seriously, Google sends me alerts of my name like every day now. So really easy to find anything that's out there that I'm offering or doing or places I'm going to be. It'll be in Google search. Without further ado, let me introduce Vicki Conley, who is the CIO. I love this. That's the Chief Inspiration Officer at Market for Mobile, which is in Windsor, Colorado, where it's comfortable, I hear. Vicki and her team work exclusively with local businesses and brands by putting systems in place to help them increase their sales and traffic. Vicki recently received her Certificate of Completion for the title of Social Media Campaign Creation Specialist from Bold Angels Enterprises. She is a proud member of their Social Marketing Guild, and I just call her the Google Hangout Guru because that is so totally what she is. And let's get her on here. And the magic of internet. Let's see. There she is! Vicki!
Thank you so much, Danny. That was a great introduction. I appreciate that so much.
I gotta tell you guys, Vicki is my go-to Google Plus, Google Hangouts person. Like, any questions I have, I go to Vicki. So I'm very excited to have her here to talk to you guys about Google Hangouts tonight. For sure.
Yeah. I started with Google Hangouts about 6 months or so ago. I'm still not up on Google Plus. There's still to learn there, but I'm fascinated by it, and I would highly recommend all of you to make sure you have a Google Plus account. Get in there and use it because it's Google. Google owns it. And hey, I've been using Hangouts to connect with clients, I'm teaching a class now so local businesses can learn how they can connect with their audience through Hangouts, businesses and brands. And I'm connecting with some amazing people over there, and Google Hangouts, they're coming on strong right now. So I would highly recommend getting over there and checking them out.
Yeah, we no longer search for things. They've changed the whole verb to we Google it. That's crazy.
Yeah. You do.
It's true. So tell us why Google Hangouts are so cool.
Well, here's what happens. When you start a Google Hangout, you have to have a Google Plus ID. When you begin a Google Hangout, that Hangout is going to live stream on your Google Plus wall, You can invite up to 9 other guests on the Hangout with you. And this event will live stream on their Google Plus wall. So if you're interviewing an expert in your field or something to that effect, you're going to be live streaming to their audience. You connect the Hangouts to your YouTube channel. So you get a link from YouTube, you get an embed link that you can embed into a static website, or you get just a YouTube link that you can paste into any of your social media sites, and that will live stream your Google Hangout event to all of your social media sites. Once your Hangout is done, you can go in through YouTube, you can keyword optimize it, you can, if say you're going to use this as a product demo for a thrift store purchase that you bought, something that's, made in 1965, and you want to show that, when you wind it up, it still works. So you can do a Hangout video. You can optimize your YouTube description to bring viewers to your eBay listing. You can promote your link, your Hangout link. You can promote it live stream while you're doing it, or you can do it in private, and then you'll have the actual live stream link. This is another cool thing. It becomes the replay link. So if you've shared that link anywhere, once your Hangout is over, if they click on that link, then they'll get to see the replay. So it's evergreen. You can promote it over and over again.
That's awesome.
And I'm sure there's a lot more, but I went blank all of a sudden. What other questions do you have? I could go on and on this subject.
I know. You're so passionate about it. It's got me so excited about it. So tell us, we're all eBay sellers, mainly. So what can Google Hangouts do for our business? What can we do with that?
Well, like I mentioned, you can use the Hangouts for product demos, and eBay does allow you to embed a YouTube code into your eBay listing. So you include that link. You're showing the product demo, that the product works. You can, if you have a certain niche, like say you sell pet supplies, and you want to interview experts in the pet supply field, and maybe they may have affiliate products that you can sell, and then you can promote. If you have a website, you can live stream this Hangout on your website, and then you can list links to affiliate products. You can list links to your eBay products. You can use it. You can also use it for frequently asked questions. If you have the same question all the time for an eBay item, you can just create a Google Hangout, just you and the camera, just talking to your customer and answering that question that comes in all the time, and just live streaming it, right, or not live stream, but showing the replay right on your eBay listing.
So you just made me think of something, because we all know that, adding a video to a listing is a good thing, and a lot of sellers are doing that. My app stores are getting really good at doing that. But you just set it to like another whole new level, just rang in my head, of putting that personal touch of actually using your webcam, picking the item up and really like pointing and describing as if you're talking to the person.
Yes.
That's interested in it. And I think that would be such a huge personal touch, and make a potential buyer feel so much more safe in getting that item and knowing that it is exactly what they think it is.
You become a real person to them. They see you on their computer monitor, and that may encourage them to buy another item from you because they feel they know you.
Yeah, is that relationship marketing, and it's like brick and mortar retail, gets that person that walks in the door, you're face to face, and this is a way to get face to face with your customers. That's awesome.
Yep.
So let's talk about social marketing. We kind of touched on it. Why is that so important nowadays? Why can't we just list our stuff and just throw it out there?
Well, I don't know what sort of experience you had with Facebook advertising. I know you have done a great job because you have built a community. You have a community of people that are active, they're engaging, and Hangouts can help you take your business to the next level. You can create webinars, or you could create classes. Like I'm creating my Hangout training class right now. You could do the same thing. You can create the Danni App training class on how to identify glass. I don't deal with glass. Sorry. So I
Well, I mean, right now I use GoToWebinar, but it's pretty expensive, and Google Hangouts is
totally free. Yeah.
free.
Yeah. It's free for your Google Plus channel or Google Plus account. It's free for your YouTube channel. You just have to learn to tie it together. It's not easy. If it was totally easy, everybody would be doing it now, and hardly anybody is doing it right now. So, but it's gaining in momentum. There's a lot of people like me that are out there paying attention right now, and they're putting the resources together that they learn to teach the general public how to use Google Hangouts to engage with their local audience. And so that's the purpose of my class, and it's working for me personally in my business, so that gives me the confidence to go out and teach it to others.
Yeah, we have a couple questions coming through the chat room. Lene Franz asked, do you need a webcam? And I would say yes, you need a webcam.
It depends. That's one of Kat's favorite answers. If all you want to do, you can use screen share option. I started to show you because I was thinking I was in Google Hangouts and I could show you my screen share. But it's just as easy as you begin your Hangout, you start your screen share. You have like a 10-second countdown before you go live, so it gives you time to get your screen set up. And as long as you have you do need to have a microphone so the audience can hear you, but you can give an audio to a SlideShare presentation. Or if you want to have your eBay pictures that you have used in your description, you can set them up as a SlideShare presentation. So you don't necessarily have to have a camera. Now, it makes it a lot more fun because you can see who you're talking to, they can see you, and you have a more, you just have a more engaged conversation when you have the visual. But you do not have to have a camera.
Good to know. Good to know. And so then Molly McKinley asks, or she says, she just makes a comment that it's too bad it only allows 10 people to join. So tell us a little bit about those limitations.
Right now, there's a beta program going on that will allow up to 15 people, but you have to have a special ad, and I haven't qualified for that. I've got a friend that has invited me to participate, but she's still looking for 15 people that are willing to try it, and I'm not sure why she's having problems finding that, but that just goes to show you there's not people out here doing this yet. But
yeah, and I think there might be a little confusion between having those people in the actual Google Hangouts as opposed to being able to watch it live and be able to be in that chat that runs over on YouTube, right?
You can have unlimited viewers. Anybody that can watch a YouTube video can watch you while you're live streaming, but you can only have a total of 10 people in. There's a little film strip along the bottom where everybody's pictures show up when they pop on, and you can only have 10 people in the Hangout talking at one time. And if you have more than that, it could probably get a little confusing. And mainly, most of the Hangouts I've been in with 10 people or more, they've either been like team meetings or mastermind groups, and it's people that have already been using Hangouts, and they know how they work. You allow one person to speak and try to interject, but it can get kind of confusing when you get everybody trying to talk at once. So, but you can live stream to an unlimited audience as long as they can watch a YouTube video.
Yeah, and you and I and a few other people just did a Google Hangout recently. I believe there was 5 or 6 of us
Yep.
participating. I don't know if you have the link for that handy. I just thought of this. If anybody wants to see an example of how
Okay.
one of these works, we just did a recap of the eBay radio party on a Google Hangout that Vicki facilitated for us. So
I have the link
maybe she can
to
put
my
the.
special offer, so I didn't have that one ready, but I can.
So we'll find that and we'll put that over on the
You
Facebook
know what?
group.
I will. When
For
we're
anybody who
done with
didn't.
the interview, I'll get it and I'll post it in the chat board. But yeah, we had a really good time. We talked. You guys gave us tips. I was not able to make it to the eBay radio party and it was the next best thing to me being there. And I couldn't give you hugs in real life, but you know I could. I think I might have a glass of wine going. I maybe did a cheers for you or something.
So tell us about your Market for Mobile business. What do you do?
Well, I build mobile optimized websites and mobile apps for local businesses and brands. And I started getting into Google Hangouts to use for myself for self-promotion, to put my own videos together. And as I've gotten more involved in this, I'm I'm kind of in the process of rebranding myself. I got the domain name The Hangout Coach, so I have thehangoutcoach.com. I'm putting together my Hangout training class called the Hangout Basics. I'm teaching business owners, local businesses and brands how they can just learn the basics of this free tool to learn how they can use it to create videos for their business and to promote their business and brand. So but I still have the mobile skill, so I'm able to help them with other marketing questions along the way. But I'm pretty much focusing on the Hangout Coach for right now.
Awesome. And I understand you have a special offer just for the viewers of the Danni App show.
I do, and it is actually an eBay link. Let me copy it again here. I'm going to post in this. Yep, there we go. I had a pop-up that was open. I have to close it. Okay, there is the link to the eBay auction, and I just created it about half an hour ago, and it's a 3-day auction. And my class, the price is now, the lowest price you can get right now is $77 for my newsletter, but I'm offering it to listeners of the Danni App for $49 for the next 3 days, minus a half an hour. And it's a 4-week online class. There will be homework, so hopefully people will do their homework. And I just want to teach what I've learned so far and help people make the most out of their Hangout experience.
That's great. Let me just give that item number too. It's 1908-6161-5806. And that is awesome. That's 4 weeks of training, did you say?
Oh, you know what? I wonder if I gave the wrong number. Hang on, because that's not the number I have. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong link. Hang on. That's the one I have at a higher price. So,
okay.
You know what? Let me just read the item number. Sorry about that. It's one. This goes to show you that anyone can do this. Okay. 1908-641-55031.
Okay. If anybody got that, if you could type that into the chat room for us. Maybe say that one more time, Vicki.
Okay. 1908-641-55031. And I will
I got it.
process of getting a link for it right now. I'll put another link in there.
Okay, so we'll have that before the show is over. We'll have that link in there. So if anybody wants to get a hold of Vicki, you can find her at www.marketformobile.mobi, M-O-B-I, or you can email her for information. She's Vicki@marketformobile.mobi, Mobi. And she's over on Facebook, you guys. Vicki's over on Facebook.
Vicki Wilson,
you can find her
over on Facebook. So thank you
so
so much, Dan. Danni, for allowing me to spread my message on Google Hangouts. Like I said, I can go on forever, but I'll quit now.
And I think it's such cutting edge stuff, and we're so lucky to have you come on and tell us about it. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. It's exciting stuff, guys. You know, we tried the show on Google Hangouts once, and we had some technical difficulties, which was not the fault of Google Hangouts. I'm pretty sure it was the fault of the plugin we used for the chat that crashed everything. But I'm tempted to try it again, just because it's really cool technology. Vicki is also going to be at the Kansas Jubilee, and I wanted to get that plug in here, like right at the beginning. I have been talking with Joyce Banbury today, who is in charge of putting the Kansas Jubilee together, and I am really excited. I have been to the Jubilee 2 years in a row as a speaker there, and met some amazing eBay sellers and made some really amazing friendships through the years. It is one of probably the most intimate and personal eBay e-commerce events that you can go to. Even though she's got a limit of 250 people this year, even if that were to fill to capacity, you're still going to feel like it's a private party. It's a very one-on-one is what it feels like when you're there with the speakers and teachers and some of the vendors that are there. You get to know these people as people. You get to sit down and have conversations. It is an event like no other. And I know Joyce has been working on some very different, unique things to do this year to make it even more fun. It's in Hays, Kansas, which is an interesting little town. There's some good food there. Always have good food and good times. And there is a thrift shop, and there is an antique mall. So there's actually a lot to do after the conference that I always look forward to. And of course, I'll be going this year and doing some stuff around that. But we'll talk a little bit more in the end of the show. But I just wanted to get that out there, that Kansas Jubilee is definitely one to put on your list. Registration is not open yet. The website is kansasjubilee.net. Be watching for that announcement. It is very affordable. The hotels are very affordable. So it's mainly a matter of just getting there. And we'll be talking more about that later. Yeah. We had a question about how Google Hangouts compares to Spreecast. Well, I got some news on Spreecast, you guys, that I'm not real thrilled about, and that's they're going to be adding some advertisement to our free streaming. So I'm not thrilled with that. Google Hangouts has no advertising. So we'll be looking more into what's going to be happening with that. It's a different platform. Spreecast is pretty good. As you guys know, it has its issues. Everything's going to have its issues. So it's just different. The thing about Google Hangouts that's really cool is that it integrates so much with Google Plus and YouTube and all of the social commerce-ness that's out there. So it's definitely something to be looking at. And this segment has been brought to you by Cabbage.com. Forgot to say that in the beginning, my bad. You guys qualify for Cabbage? Anybody not using Cabbage? You know, it's totally obligation-free to go find out if you even qualify for a Cabbage Advance. It's a really good place to know if you can count on, if you find some really great opportunity and you want to take advantage. Always good to know you have Cabbage for that if you need to. It can make you money. Yep, there's an interest rate. Yep, it's not free. I think that's pretty much a given, though. When you borrow money, it's not going to be free. So it is definitely something to check out.
Who let them cows out? Moo, moo, moo.